Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? I'm going to show you a video on some ball pythons, some of my favorite ball pythons. This is going to be a video of my yellow belly ball pythons because if you guys have heard me say before, yellow bellies are my favorite complex of ball. They're not my favorite ball pythons, but they're my favorite project, if you will, the yellow belly project. I think they're a really important, maybe possibly even the most important ball python project that you can get into. They can do so much. They're so variable and they're so cool. But anyways, let's get started. So this is a typical yellow belly ball python. This is a female. I'm going to show you some things about her. She's doing the typical, I'm a ball python, I'm hiding my head from people. Yellow bellies will typically have this head stamp, which you can see right there, the spot on their head. They usually are really rich color, good flames on their sides, and really good examples will have a really deep yellow belly like that right there. This girl is just awesome. She is one of the nicest single gene yellow bellies that I've seen. Go a little bit more and I will show you, move the camera a little bit. I'll show you this one. I just got this one a few weeks ago. This is another yellow belly. However, look at the difference in these two animals. You can see right there, has the head spot still. Look at that head. Look how just blushed out the head is on this girl. How rich and clean the colors are on her. Now she came from a highway breeding, which a highway is a gravel yellow belly combination. And a lot of people know that yellow bellies and gravels are pretty hard to tell a difference between the two when they are, especially babies. So I'm not sure if this girl is just a really super light, clean yellow belly or if she might be something else. I personally think that she is not a yellow belly. She might be, who knows. But I mean, just look at the difference. This is a really good yellow belly. This is an awesome snake, also just very different. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, actually. So let's keep going. I'll show you another one. This here is a pastel yellow belly. You can see pastel pretty much washes out the head spot. Let me show you this girl's belly real quick, actually. Forgot to show you that. Looks a little different. Still very rich though, very yellow. Very different looking, but still very cool though. Put her back down. Go back to the pastel yellow belly here. So like I was saying, pastel kind of washes out the head spot, for the typical faded pastel head, but flip her over, clearly yellow belly. You can see a cool little spot right there on her belly. Yep, pastel yellow bellies are pretty cool. They're pretty important because they can make some pretty sweet animals, mainly pastel super stripes, pastel highways, pastel ivories, all very cool snakes. So let's keep going. I'll show you some more yellow bellies. I got my tripod right where my rack is. This might be a future breeder for me. This guy isn't, well, he will be my future breeder. He is 370 grams. That is a pastel yellow belly inchy male. Gorgeous snake too in his own rights. Obviously you can see the inchy influence in him. Pastel yellow belly. Look at his tail too. Look how cool that is. Just look at the yellow on the bottom of this animal. On that tail too. Just look at that. That just looks fake. Cool looking animal. That's a pastel yellow belly inchy. I got him because somewhere along the lines I'm going to breed him to a few of these girls. And I really want to make pastel inchy ivories. If you guys haven't seen those, you really need to go on water ball pythons, do some Google images of them. Pastel inchy ivories, especially after their first shed, are some insane looking snakes. Alright, let me find another one. Oh yeah. Go a little bit darker, you get one of my favorite ones. That there is the black pastel yellow belly female. Really cool looking snake. Really dark, really rich snake. Ooh, somebody's hissing. You can see the belly on her. A little bit darker, obviously black pastel. Clearly yellow belly as well. Got pretty cool plans with her in the future. I'm going to probably go out of the yellow belly complex and make some combos with her down the road. So let's look at another one. Let's see where she's at. Okay, she's in pretty deep shed right now, but here is another. That's a pastel yellow belly also. She's in deep shed, but she's in deep shed. I chased my cat out of the room just now. She's in deep shed, but you can still see the, I guess you can still see the yellow belly in her. She's much bigger than the other pastel yellow belly, obviously. Pretty good looking girl right there. She's really cool when she's not in her shed. It's a really busy pattern. Really busted up yellow belly. I don't know what it is. My cat goes nuts every time these snakes are out. It's like he's not even paying attention to them, but at the same time. Anyway. Pastel yellow belly. Female. She's 1,300 grams. She should be up to size for me this season. At the end of this season. She's a great eater. Big chunky girl, so. Right here. Look at the difference in those two yellow bellies. I just cannot get over the difference in those. So I'm really wondering if that's not some sort of combo yellow belly or if that's not a yellow belly at all. Anyways, it's a bucket of yellow bellies right here. Alright, I'm going to put these guys back and I want to show you a special one. So hang tight while I get these girls put back away. There you go. Well, girls and boy. There's that one boy in there. Pastel inchy ivory. Or yellow belly. Pastel inchy yellow belly. He's really pretty. Get this girl put back. Only putting her back because I need to get room because the one I'm going to bring out is a little bit bigger than the rest of them. And I'm really excited about the next one I'm going to show you for a bunch of reasons. So this is my first wild caught ball python that I have, and I took a risk getting them because, you know, wild caught ball pythons don't, everyone knows sometimes they don't always do so well in captivity. But here is one of my more exciting projects. Now, you look at her and say, well, that's just kind of a normal looking snake, huh? She's a wild caught, straight from Africa, yellow belly type ball python. I saw some pictures of her on Facebook, and within 5 minutes of seeing her, I'd already PayPal'd the person and purchased her. For a couple reasons. Obviously, she's good size. She's already 1,450 grams, so she's pretty much breeding stock already. But if you look at her, like I mentioned a minute ago, I'm just going to show you her head. She's got that head spot, which is very typical of the yellow belly complex. You can see it right there pretty well. Look at her belly. Unzoom or zoom out a little bit, it's a bit easier to see. Look at her belly. Just look at how busted up and how busy that belly is. All of her side pattern is, you can see it right there pretty well. I guess you can see it. Very yellow belly. Just look at that. It's really hard to get on film because she's quite large and squirming around. You can kind of see right there pretty well. So I'm pretty sure she is something in the yellow belly complex. If you guys have seen gravels on World of Ball Pythons or anywhere else, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. She really reminds me of all the adult gravels that I've seen. I showed some pictures of her to some other people too, and I'm getting almost everybody is saying the same thing, that they think that this is she'll prove to be gravel. She might not, but I'm fairly certain that she is something in the yellow belly complex, which is going to be a ton of fun to prove out. And how freaking sweet would that be if she proves to be gravel? Because earlier I showed you that pastel inchy yellow belly male that I have. That'd be kind of cool. I'm also in the, to put to her to prove her out, but I'm also in the process of getting a pastel ivory male, because that'll definitely prove out if she's something in the complex, because being an ivory, super yellow belly, every baby that comes will be a yellow belly something. So if she's a yellow belly, I should produce ivories. If she is, say, a spark, I should produce pumas. If she is, say, a spectre, which I don't think she is, but you get super stripes out of that. If she is gravel, I should get highways. And that's what I'm leaning towards. Being that I'm looking to get pastel inchy yellow belly and a pastel ivory to put to her, I could make pastel variants of everything I just mentioned, and pastel highways are some of the coolest looking ball pythons ever, I think. Anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap up the video here pretty quickly, or in a minute, but I just wanted to show you how excited I am about this girl. She is not eating on frozen thaw, but she ate 3 jumbo mice in a row, live, which I thought was awesome, because, I mean, that's, you know, mice suck, but jumbo ones have good nutritious value to them, and 3 of them is like having 1 big rat, I guess. So I keep feeding her live, keep putting the pounds on her. And by pounds, I mean, I guess grams. Keep putting the grams on her, and by the end of the season, hope to have her up closer to 2,000 grams, and put some of these males to her and see if I can't prove out what this awesome girl is. Comment down below and let me know if you guys agree or disagree with anything, you know, I said about these, and if you liked them, let me know too. Alright guys, again, thanks for watching. Yellow belly ball pythons, my favorite ones I have. Alright guys, take care.